But why I drove Betsy without the key?
Let's go with this.
Yes, you are. You can't bring that one, baby, because it had tea and you have your water bottle and all the sparkly stuff are gonna fall off, and we do not want that. Y'all, we are driving Betsy today. This is Betsy. This car has been with our family. Ooh, here we go. She gonna get a little pump. We had one kind of like this in middle school, but no, this has been with me in my life. Well, it's really my mother's car. It's really my mother's car. But this has been the car that has taken us through so many journeys, so many obstacles in life, and it's still running. And baby, I am not ashamed to drive it. Okay, I remember when I was in high school and I was low-key kind of like hiding all the time, but the older you get, the more you realize none of that stuff matters in life. All that material stuff, it really don't matter. The car works, baby, and we be out of here. Okay, and that's one thing I want to make sure to teach my daughter is, like, I want her to strive for everything, you know, having the best things, you know, and being comfortable in life, but I don't want her to be obsessed with material things. I don't know, she's just gonna appreciate everything no matter what it is, and no matter where life takes you, you just roll with the punches. I normally pack Naya's lunch, and I did not pack it today because we need to get some fruits. And one thing about her, she like her fruits in her lunch kit, in her lunchbox, and she's gonna get her fruits today. Mom, check my lunch, check my lunch. That is so exciting. My 3-year-old wants me to check her lunch every day after school. That's great. Anatomy is no joke. Anatomy is no joke. For those of you who may not know, who may be new to this channel, I am in school and I'm studying nutrition and dietetics. I love that stuff. I feel like it goes hand in hand with being an esthetician, but not only that, I feel like it's important to always have a backup in life. And I do not have a bachelor's degree. I have an associate's degree, but I have one in something else. All right, y'all, we made it to the school. How you feel about going to school today?
I like it.
You like your school?
I got a new water bottle.
Girl, that's the old water bottle. So her other water bottle has her name on it, which makes it so convenient.
Hey, wait, that water.
Yes, it does.
Hey.
And we also have to put dates on her bottle, which is really good, to let them know that this the day that they'll be using it. This is Betsy. My best friend put me on Sprouts, y'all, and I just can't get over Sprouts now. That's the go-to grocery store. It's so good. Mommy, I always want to go there. Shit, I always want to go there. So Sprouts, it's typically Sprouts, Publix, Wegmans, Sam's Club, or Costco, depending. We have both, but it just depends. And then Walmart, it be in there sometimes. You just throw it in there, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't the go-to grocery store, babe. Not disrespecting anybody that shops at Walmart. It's just not a shopping experience that we enjoy, so we don't go there for everything. We go there for some things, but it's not we going to Walmart because we gonna get some stuff. It's some stuff that we gotta pick up. One thing I do appreciate about Walmart and even Publix is that they cater to different ethnicities and cultures when it comes to like foods and stuff like that. And for those of you who may not know, I am Jamaican. This light is taking forever to turn green, and I don't know if those people are going right or left because they don't have what we doing? 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 Okay, we're going that way. Okay, for those of you who may not know, I am Jamaican, so I like to have my little seasonings and stuff like that. And typically I'll go to the international market if I cannot find it, but Walmart is always there, like that go-to, like let me grab it real quick. Yeah, so that's pretty good as far as like Walmart. But for the shopping experience, I love Sprouts. I am Miss Organic, been Miss Organic for a long time, according to my sisters. They call me Miss Organic. That's because I really like, you know, I guess I just like organic stuff, y'all. When I growing up in Jamaica, we don't gotta worry about this stuff. I don't gotta worry about, well, when I was younger, I don't know what they doing now. Shoot, they probably blowing up birds. I got no idea. But growing up and growing up in Jamaica as a young girl, we never really worried about certain things in our foods like hormones, pesticides, or anything like that. It was just all like natural. But coming here is when I noticed the difference. And yeah, I go for organic, or I'll go for what's it called when it's made in the same area or state, local. I'll go for locally grown. But I'm really going to Sprouts to get the fruits. We made it to Sprouts. Let me also tell y'all something else about Betsy, okay? My mama makes sure we know what the heck is going on. So this is so funny to me. So we can't open this window. So Betsy, look, you're doing good. You're doing good for how far you've taken us. Okay. Can't open that window. Y'all, this window goes, if you put up, it goes down. No, this one. If you put up, it goes down. Like that right there. Y'all see that? If you put up, it goes down. If you put down, it goes up. I don't even know. Oh my gosh, y'all. But why I drove Betsy without the key? Ooh, I'm getting to y'all. Girl, what are you doing? This is why. You see, I'm too used to driving the automatic. I'm this type of person is I always think about what people are doing, like their jobs, and if I could make their life a little easier, I'm gonna do that. It just depends, right? So I saw this lady, she was doing the carts, and she basically had all the carts together already to go back to the store. So I was like, okay, I'm not about to put this cart right here, because clearly she just did all of this. She's gonna have to come back out here for one cart because the store is not packed, like it's not busy today. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make her life a little easier, and this makes me feel good too. I'm gonna make her life a little easier. I'm gonna go ahead and walk the cart all the way back to the store. And I did that. I do things like that though. Even in the grocery store, sometimes when it comes to me like taking up an item, I don't just stuff it somewhere. Either I'm gonna go to the register and say I don't want this, or I'm gonna go ahead and walk it all the way back to where it came from. And it's because like I put myself in their shoes. Like, what if I was doing this job? I mean, it's a job, it's something for me to do, and I'm getting paid for it. But my mentality is not like they're getting paid for it, it's their job. That's not my mentality, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I could understand from a perspective that, well, if we do that, then they're not going to have a job. I get that, but sometimes I just want to make somebody's day, and I just want to make their life easier. So I'm going to do that because this is my personality. I'm pretty sure most people probably think that way already, like it's their job. So if I could make your life a little easier, I am. I think this is turning into a morning car vlog unintentionally. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, this is just my Monday today. Every day is different. Alright, y'all, so we made it back home and I'm on a time crunch. I couldn't even vlog in Publix to show you guys, but I'm gonna make a nice lunch and then I'm gonna go drop it off at her school. So I'm just gonna scrap the pineapple today. We're gonna do raspberries because she loves raspberries, watermelon, strawberries, and kiwi. I'm gonna give her one juice, and this is the one I'm gonna give her today. And they get snacks throughout the day, so that's good. By the way, y'all, when I was in Publix, I got a compliment on my hair. Okay, period. So these are clip-ins. If you haven't seen my short video, these are clip-ins, and these clip-ins are actually from Amazon. So far so good. This is actually a kinky straight, you know, like a yaki texture kinky straight, 20 inches clip-ins, and I try my best to blend my hair, but it's giving, you know, a little natural inches. And I'm gonna need this for the week and the weekend, because this weekend is my drill weekend. They literally had a snack at 11, so let's see how this goes. But yeah, I'm headed back to get ready for this. study session. And we ending all right. It's time for bed. Why?
Ow. So you'll be dirty like me.